It's hard not to be bitter, especially when you go through situations. Yesterday, me and my wife went to see one of our pastors. And he's one of us. He's in Nairobi district, within the Kenya Assemblies of God. He's a Nairobi district men's chair, director of men in Nairobi district, within the Kenya Assemblies of God. And he was sharing the story of his mother. She's in hospital in Kenyatta, and she needs urgent medical attention. And then the following day, the doctors go on strike. And he went on and on to tell the story. And I don't know if you have ever seen desperation. And I'm looking at him and he's saying the story. And I'm getting angry by the minute. And 2 weeks later, he's holding his mother and she's dying. And there's nothing he can do because there are no doctors and the theater is closed. And he picked up the phone and called a few surgeons, and none of them was willing to come. And so he lay his mother on the bed and he walked out. And he went home. He said, I couldn't stay to watch my mother breathe her last. And I didn't want to cry in front of him. But I was angry. I was angry. And I'm still angry. And I pray that I don't get bitter. But what is happening in our country is wrong. Is wrong. And what breaks my heart the worst is that the pastors are saying nothing. The church is mum. And the people who are wasting away in those hospitals are our members. I want you to imagine laying your mother down because there is nothing more you can do, and you walk away because you don't want to see your mother breathe her last. And then I read in the newspapers the wastage in the county governments, the money stolen in the county governments. And I want to tell my governor, Johnson Kasakaja, and all the other governors in this country, the blood of that woman is on your hands. And the CS for health. Because what is happening is wrong. And we condemn it in the name of Jesus Christ. Now I want you to imagine what's happening. In first floor, second floor, and third floor, Kenyatta Children's Hospital. Parents holding children. Their children who are dying. I want you to imagine as a mother for 1 minute. You're holding your child. And the child is dying. Because there is not a single doctor who can attend to your child. What do you think those parents are praying? What prayers are they praying? I know many of you have children. The parents who dedicated their children this morning, I want you to imagine that you're holding your child and you're in Kenyatta. And there's nothing you can do. You can't call anyone. Because it's your government that has dropped the ball on you. It is wrong. I looked at Eric's eyes yesterday. He's telling me that I walked away because I couldn't watch my mother die. He drove home, and when he got there, he got the call, and he drove back to hospital. God forgive us. God forgive us. There are times you think it's too far away until it's with you. And yesterday, it was with me. I looked at Eric Odondo's eyes. I'm his district treasurer. And I couldn't even cry. I was looking forward for the time I'll walk out of that home. Kenya is not broke. I repeat, Kenya is not broke. But we have thugs in office. And we elected those thugs. That's the truth. Because we elect people on the basis of tribe, not merit. So we are as good to blame as those doctors in there. And until the day we don't elect on the basis of tribe, but on the basis of merit, then this nation will change. The day you stop voting as a Kikuyu, or as a Nandi, or as a Luo, or as a Luya, then this country will change. Because it looks like every time there's election, we put common sense aside. And we become foolish. It's like we are bewitched. And we owe that young man an apology. And all those women and fathers who are holding their children in government hospitals. And then the child dies in your hands. And you go to the mortuary and there's no one there. And now you have a dead child. There's no one to attend to your dead child. And you can't take a dead child home. My governor in Nairobi and every other governor in this country, I need